Okay, this is the 3 challenges that I was talking about.
I don't know how much of that last voiceover
it's gonna get cut off.
It's gonna get cut. I'm kind of glad it got cut off. I'm kind of embarrassed by how fucking angry and nerd rage I had.
I said this is the last God of War, and you pretty much
and I went off.
had your panties in a bundle.
Yeah, I said, this is the last God of War, just like Halo 3 is the last Halo.
With Master Chief.
Well, this is gonna be the last God of War with Kratos.
Yeah.
Just like Halo 3 is the last Halo with Master Chief. Going forward, Halo Reach is a prequel before Halo was before. I don't fucking know and I don't fucking care, honestly.
Yeah. So the first batch is pretty easy. What happens is there's these arms coming out of the ground, and there's regular people running around, and if the arms grab them, they turn them into these zombies that don't attack you. Will give you health if you kill them. So I don't even know how you could not pass the first trial. Mm-hmm. Unless you just let one of these hands jerk you off for 5 minutes.
Crazier things have happened. I mean, I've been known to... Wait, I'm not going to go down that road. Can you sit on those hands and pretend it's a stranger?
The old self-reach around?
Oh, yeah.
Under the leg?
Yeah, no, that's... What was that called? The Fremunda?
Maybe.
When you jerk yourself off by reaching under your leg and kind of
You hear how much his chair is squeaking?
That's because I'm he's doing some Karma Sutra.
Pantomiming.
Yeah.
Masturbation moves.
Well, we okay. You and I talked about
Well,
this.
if there's one game
off the mic for a while.
Well, if there's one game that's fucking gnarly as shit, it's this one.
That people are gonna be expecting all sorts of jerk off jokes.
Well, I mean, this game has full out titties and sex.
Oh yeah. Well, you and I were just joking around the other day about how there's tons of Cleveland Steamers and what's the,
can I just say something?
No.
Well, I'm gonna say something. These guys, the zombies that are really easy to kill, once they get to that row of spears with the weird blue flame thing, they turn into bigger, badder enemies.
Oh.
So you want to prevent them from getting to that wall, if at all possible.
So it's like playing checkers.
Yeah,
and,
king me.
And they get kinged as soon as they get to the other side.
See, luckily they're turning into the easy guys that you can pick up and use as battering rams. But sometimes they'll turn into a second Minotaur, and if that happens, your odds go significantly down of beating this trial. So keep that in mind. Because those Minotaurs, they can get you.
Now, do you get checkpoints between each trial?
Yes, thankfully. The third trial is by far the hardest, and it's the one with the Gorgon, where you got to keep her alive.
Oh, to stun everybody else.
Yeah, this is where you start realizing how hard the chaos difficulty is. When there's a crap load of enemies, and you're like, okay, I'm not going to be able to just fight them. I'm going to have to use the Gorgon in my advantage.
Right. You're strategizing.
Yeah.
And you weren't standing close enough to anybody there to have the...
Yeah, exactly. So the first batch of enemies is just the bats and her. So to do the counter, you have to just block it at the right time, and then it will give you one quick time button to press. And it's going to be, one of the main buttons. But it changes every time, so sometimes I expect it to be a certain button and it's not.
Oh, they change up what button is the counter attack.
Yeah.
You still have to block.
You have to block and then hit a different button every time.
I think that's different.
Quickly. Yeah, I did triangle right there.
I don't remember specifically, but that definitely seems different.
Okay, well, yeah.
So is the square triangle combo still the one you have to do?
Yeah, the square triangle is good, but the square is also good, because the square does this cross your arms attack, and it flips Minotaurs on their backs, which is extremely helpful, and you can knock them off the whole level sometimes with that one.
Square. Just jamming square.
Yes. where the square square triangle does a heavy attack at the end,
Right.
but it doesn't flip them. So I ended up using the square 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 a lot so far in what I've recorded.
That is interesting.
Yeah. So yeah, just kind of dance around until you can.
You just got lucky
As shit. Yeah. It's I mean, dance around and try to block that and send the,
Float like a butterfly, sting like a bee.
For some reason, if the quick time event is X, I suck at it. If I see X and I'm just like, I don't know what to press.
That's the button on the left because I'm playing on an Xbox 360 controller. Oh shit, nope.
Yeah.
That's
Maybe
probably-
that's it.
That might be it.
But X flusters me more than any other button.
So at this point, you're not even attacking the Minotaur. You're only waiting for the...
Because you can do square, square, triangle to kill the Minotaur. Once he's in stone.
When he's stoned.
Yeah, when he's stoned.
I don't know what the fuck that noise
That's
was.
the bong noise.
That sounded like you were
It's the bong noise,
blowing
dude.
somebody.
Dude, that's the sound of a bong. And you wouldn't know what that sounds like.
What? The sound of a bong? Or the sound of getting blown?
The second one.
Oh.
Well, at least by Kratos.
At least by Kratos.
Yeah. I had something to say, but I forgot it when you did the one hand clapping. There we go. Once you get that last Minotaur, things become a lot easier.
Whoa, what the fuck was that?
That's my magic.
That was... Okay, that was fucking stupid. That
Dude,
was a
that was
dumb magic attack.
Dude, that's called the 300.
Oh, was it like...
Sparta!
Was that like a
bunch of
barrier
Spartans.
of shields
Yeah,
around you?
with spears coming out.
It looked like a bunch of like cotton candy.
Oh. No, it was Spartans. 300! Get down! Oh, wait. Different. I just think muscles and Arnold comes out. Alright, save point. Thank God.